Record. Full screen. Alright. Welcome, guys, to the
Welcome back,
round.
guys.
Alright, you want to start it off, Raul?
Nope.
Alright, you started it already. Nope, you gotta finish it.
All right, bet. Welcome back, guys, to Round Cave. Oh, it's crap. You see, that's what I can do. I can't do this.
You had one job, Raul.
Alright, you had one job.
I said round cable.
Alright, guys, welcome to the Round Table / Cable podcast. Your grandma's second favorite podcast on Facebook. Yep.
Tough.
Alright, today, what do we want to start with? Does anybody want to start? London, Raul, you want to start off, or you want me to start
Can
off?
you hear me?
You can start off, bro.
Raul,
Can
you
you
want
hear
to
me?
start off with a question?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
You want to start
What's
off
the
with a
question?
question? You want to start off with one?
Sure.
All right.
What's my son's last name?
Well, we're waiting.
Morales. Oh, I don't have questions. What do you mean?
Oh no, I was just okay. Well,
What do you
alright.
mean? I thought
Let
you
me
had the
start.
questions.
Let me.
Guys, we're unprepared here.
Yes, this is great. No, this is how this works. So, I've been thinking. I'm like, all right, what's your guys' favorite game so far this year? Like,
Cold
you've
War.
been played the most,
Cold
or
War.
enjoyed.
Let me stop. Okay, let me see.
That you've enjoyed the most?
Cold War, yes, sir.
Why? Why was it so fun? And I agree.
It's so heated. I be going in a game, and then I'm the quiet one in game chat, and then somebody starts cursing at me. You know what you could do? Just yell back at them.
That's
It's so toxic that it's amazing.
London.
Second favorite.
Oh,
Siege.
okay. Siege. I have enjoyed Siege this year. London.
Dang this stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, I have not played a lot of like new games this year. So I
Bro,
don't
all
Right,
of-
any games. What have you played the most so far?
bro,
this
I
year?
don't come back to me on this one. I will get an answer.
Alright, I'm a pretty big Overwatch nerd, and I just don't stop playing Overwatch.
He's a nerd.
I am an actual Overwatch nerd. I am already almost level 200, and I just got the game like 2 months ago on this
That's
PC.
disgusting.
I know. Well, because I play on an Overwatch team, which is great.
He's in esports.
Yeah, we went 3-0.
He's in the leagues.
Stop, bro. We're 0-3. We're so good. What are you talking about?
No, you went 3-0.
Yeah. Shush. Yeah, you didn't hear that. Cut that out. We went. I can't even say it right.
We can edit that out.
Alright, editor, which is me. And I'm not gonna edit this because that costs money a month. Just edit it raw.
Nah, bruh.
What you mean? I'm not gonna
Just use your phone.
Dude, I can't even upload this into my phone.
Yeah, no,
The
it's because these are like an hour long.
I know. And like the cap is like 10 megabytes, and that's like so dumb. I think the largest thing I had to upload was like 11. But that was actually shot on my phone.
I don't know.
I don't know. So, alright. Anything weird happened this week, guys? I don't know.
Anything weird?
Well, actually, London can go. I don't have an answer.
Really? I'll just...
Well,
we're
So, I was at my brother's house this weekend, seeing the dogs, because we had to babysit them for like an hour. And when I walked in the door, there was these people across the street who started like screaming. And I was confused for a second, you know, and then I turn around, I just see like a literal fire, like it's just a literal fire.
What the heck?
Coming out their window. I'm just like, oh, okay, this is a normal.
That's normal.
This is a normal day.
That's just weird. What the heck?
They're like, help.
So yeah, that happened. I asked my brother what happened with that, and he said that they are getting it repaired. So now there's like that like newspaper, not newspaper, there's that like stuff they put over top of things getting repaired, but it was a good experience.
Noodles?
Did you say noodles?
You know
never
that
seen that?
they put over things that have the company name on it? That's what they
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
They put the noodles over it.
I had something, but I just forgot.
did. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
Fire.
no, yeah, this literally happened this weekend. So, I this was I was so tired. So I went to bed at 9:30 on Friday. Then I woke up at 11 a.m. on Saturday, and then my dad comes home. He goes, "What the heck? What the heck is with our garage door?" So apparently somebody backed into our garage door, one of the neighbors work
Dang.
people, because they were fixing his roof, and the garage door is just buckled in. It's just a big dent, and I'm just wait a second. Now that I'm looking
Nice.
at it, it's you could tell somebody just oh, my bad, your garage door is buckled
Drove
now.
away.
Just drove away without saying anything. This ain't mine.
Roll, do you have a story?
Oh, my
Last
English
Sunday?
teacher almost died.
What?
We're watching this movie thing in class, and he takes a sip of water and he just starts dying.
Wait,
And then-
you have
Mr. Joyce.
Yeah. Oh, that was so freaking stupid, but I'll let you finish.
What movie were you
It
watching?
was hilarious.
It was Romeo and Juliet behind the scenes. Is the most brain dead, boring thing ever. Oh,
I mean, he scared me because he was like, guys, you're working together, but each of you have this, so you guys have to rely on each other. So I was terrified because I always miss
Oh.
answers while watching the videos.
I think our group missed 5.
We
Anxiety.
missed them. I got all of them.
I mean,
look
I
at-
got one. I missed one. Sorry, Len. What do
I
you
was saying
say?
this anxiety. I have to look at the movie and look down, look back at the movie, make sure I'm not
Oh.
missing anything.
Same. That is the biggest anxiety. Oh my gosh, am I gonna miss one, or did I just did it go by? What?
No, because he was like, guys, yeah. And then we were going through the video, and they would say something related to my question, but it's not that.
Oh yeah.
And then
that's
10
happened to
minutes
me.
later, then they answer my question, and I'm freaking out because I didn't write anything. And then I realized.
And the worst part about it, he's all right, we're gonna be working in groups, but it's 3 rows of people, literally 6 feet apart from each other, and okay, so our group was just it was these 2 other girls in my row, and then everybody else was just staring at each other, and so we were the only ones that were talking. It was just normal, and it sounded like we were screaming hey, did you get this one? Hey, the answer is this, by the way. And then everybody's just sitting there typing away on their computers, and we're just sitting there what? Did you guys even talk with each other? No.
That's the most awkward scenario possible, is when you're the
This-
only one talking.
This year is disgusting.
We do in math when I was in a breakout room with 2 other people. we were doing a math quiz line. Bro, nobody said a word to each other the entire time. Their mics just stayed muted.
Wait,
I was like, okay, this is what we're doing then.
was I in there with you?
No, you were not.
No, it was. Wait. No, I
The first
definitely.
one not the second one, the first one.
Oh. Bro, the first one, I was hey guys. So, what's going on?
What?
My name is Brooke. So math, right? That's pretty cool.
Math is something I'm good at. And
I could care less from math.
Every
I don't
class for me, they marked us as the most quiet class.
really.
Yeah, our math class, which is kind of surprising because we have Oshan and all the
Oh
crazy
my.
kids in there, and it's
What?
dead silent. I literally think it's a mask. It shuts people up. After having a mask on, I literally just don't feel like talking.
Me neither.
it requires 10 times the energy to talk out of
It's-
math
Yeah.
normally.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're all introverts here, and literally, that is the nightmare of a century. Having
were
to talk 10 times more? What do you mean?
we were
That was
throwing
me, 'cause-
frisbees in gym class and I was out of breath because it's so hard to like do anything with masks.
Dude,
You
it
can't-
really is.
Did you guys have to run with the mask on?
Yes.
Dude, then now
Oh,
this
heck
is
no.
now,
Yes, we did. We had to run and get the frisbees, and it was so tiring.
bro. They were making us play kickball on Friday. It was so weird. So they're like, all right. So people in the outfield, you just gotta stay spread apart. All right, you gotta take off your mask. But when you're infield, which we're all clumped together trying to form lines, they're like, all right, keep your mask on, keep 6 feet apart. And I'm like, what do you mean? We'll be in the construction zone by then, which is literally not that far from like where we're
Yeah.
standing. So our school is being renovated. I think we said that in the last episode. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Our school is getting renovated because our school has money because taxpayer dollars is a thing. Which is going towards us sitting in a school doing more online work for 2 days a week.
I can't wait until
Epic.
school A finished and B COVID is over, because then the school will actually be like livable.
Bro, my man.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized today? That so we don't have to take English for the rest of the year after the market period.
Yo. Yes.
Like a big let's go. Oh wait, London, you have English too, but wait, is it a 2-time course for you?
No.
All right, let's go. Haha.
It's because don't
point
you have
laugh at
honors?
Evan.
It gets replaced by science.
Same
I
actually.
have the brain dead version of science where they literally tell you what this is. Okay, kids, this is a rock. This is what your brain is. Okay.
Is that foundation?
That's your fault.
Yeah.
For class, bro.
Yes. You might wait.
Dude, I
next,
suck at
next
science.
next semester.
Yeah, I got.
We might be in the same class.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. It's because the last couple weeks of school I was messing around.
Oh, I always got like C's on my tests.
That's me. That's literally me.
I got all A's on my homework. I mean, on my test, and I just did my homework. That was
I
my
did
problem.
so good on the homeworks, but then
I did-
terrible on the test.
I suck
But I
at tests.
never like copied off of somebody, and
I always
Mr.
think-
Brown was just like, "I trust you because I watch you do your homework in class."
I always
We had-
think the
Speaking
wrong
of,
answer.
we had an English test on Thursday on a book that I like skimmed. Like I didn't read it in full. I read certain chapters and I had to
Wait.
skip.
The
Thursday.
Tom Sawyer book.
No, we're on our 4th book this year, Brock. You're
What?
way.
Dude,
They're in
we're-
honors.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause
Remember that.
yeah, we're just now doing a mini essay on the book,
Oh,
and they gave us
we
the text, so you didn't have to read it.
bruh. We just
But
took an
you did.
Upper Sky midterm, like a mid book test, and bro, I swear to God, I did not know what was happening.
The funniest thing that's happened this week. So we had a history test on Thursday, and I actually did really good on that. I got like a high C. And
Is
I
that
w-
good?
dude, freaking, I didn't study for that thing. And we had like 2 weeks, and I just stared at the front page for literally a half an hour, trying to figure out what this word meant.
What word was it?
I don't remember. I think it was economic polarization.
Oh,
Dude, I could not for the life of me. I was like sitting there like, it's not communism.
yes, exactly.
I was like, wait, what?
And then on the other end of communism is more communism.
Yeah.
Great society.
Exactly. Society.
Very nice.
USSR.
I'm so tired.
I can tell. And your
I haven't
profile
slept.
picture literally sums it up.
That's from like a couple days. That's like a couple weeks ago.
Well, I mean, pretty much sums it. Like, you get really tired of it like this, man.
I went to bed at like 1:30 in the morning. Well, I wouldn't say went to bed. I was doing homework, and then I was in a party also, and I was like, hey guys, if I set an alarm for like every 5 minutes, and then go to bed for like 20 minutes and wake up, do you think I would actually wake up? Everyone's like, nope, and I still did it, and then I woke up like to like 4 hours later, and then I stood up at like 3 in the morning until now.
You know what
I played.
I want that to oh sorry, you go.
Oh, I've played that game before, especially during our Zoom days, where like it's like 10:30 and I'm like really tired. And I'm like, see, I could try and get that 30-minute nap in before I have my first class, but if I sleep for like 2 hours, I've missed half the day. So I gotta weigh my risks here.
You know what I really want to do? Like, I want to stay home like one weekend and then like pool. Like, I just want to stay up and play like Overwatch with people
We know, bro. We know, bro.
or Minecraft and grind out like a Minecraft world. Gamer. I don't know. You see, whenever I do stay home, it's like you sit there all day waiting for people. So you end up watching Family Guy. Funny moments.
That's you.
I
That's.
think you anyway, even if you didn't play with.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. That's pretty much how that works.
I know you too well.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
All right.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Anyway, who next question? Since Brock's asked, I think too.
I've asked most of the question on these podcasts, so you know.
I thought you were supposed to make them.
Well, this isn't just my thing. This is ours.
I don't have any.
Oh my gosh.
Come up with one forehead.
I didn't know we were supposed to make them.
You weren't.
I mean, it's something natural. It comes to humans.
I'm not good at this.
We tend to just like talk, you know.
Pass.
This isn't a board game.
Oh my gosh.
This isn't a board game. All right, that could be our next topic. Board games. No,
My turn.
you ever notice how Monopoly got worse over the years?
Yes.
It's so bad. So they went from Monopoly to Monopoly with credit cards to video game Monopoly.
PlayStation.
Yeah, and they got online Monopoly.
Fortnite Monopoly. That was
Fortnite Monopoly.
Oh my.
Disgusting.
It's cool.
You ever notice how Fortnite killed itself?
Yes.
But still is like so popular somehow.
Well, yeah. What's even happening in that game anymore? I haven't played it.
Pretty
do
much
nothing.
Disney. I think Disney partnered with Fortnite, with Epic
Interesting.
Games, and so that's how they get like every single like Avenger and like Marvel character into that game. It's because they milk like Disney dry of their revenue. It is disgusting
Interesting.
how that works. I do not like that. Speaking of milking, like GTA 5, what is that game?
I haven't played that since PS3.
Can we just get like a new one?
A new one's coming out eventually. I'm pretty sure it's
Eventually,
PS5.
it's like Overwatch 2. Bro, you know
That's
that's
coming
actually,
out.
you know that's actually coming out like February.
We promise it'll happen eventually. Just eventually.
Yeah, they said that like I think they said that like a year ago. They were like, "Oh yeah, Overwatch 2? Yeah, BlizzCon?
It'll come out in a couple of days.
It'll come out in like
Psych.
they had the beta rolling at BlizzCon and it was looking really good, and then they were like, "Wait a second. Maybe a little more touches." And then like a year later, okay guys,
Man,
it's coming out
that's
February.
good though.
Dude, that game looks so good though.
What
Every
is it
game
about? I
that
haven't
comes out
heard
early
anything about
is
it.
bad.
It's supposed to be the origins of Overwatch. So
Is it like is it PvE or PvP again?
I think it's just gonna be Overwatch, but like they're actually gonna have a campaign. Like
Interesting.
so, like it's
Ew.
like the Uprising event, pretty much,
Okay.
but it's like a campaign style. It's actually really cool. I saw like some of the previews. The character models, oh my gosh, Lucio and Tracer, oh boy, dude, they look so good. They look so
That's-
good right now.
I haven't seen anything about it.
Oh, it's actually really cool looking. Like they wiped out the entire character model and just like made it from like scratch, and it looks so much better. Like it looks like if Overwatch was like more in the future, but it wasn't in the future. It's weird.
Thank you for that wonderful
I
analogy.
helped a lot.
Well, I don't know.
It's like if it was in the future, but like wasn't.
Guys, it's like
It's blunt. Guys, hits blunt. What if it was in the future, but like
Shut up. Elon Musk hits the blunt. Saw this
I think
meme.
Brock is always like a hit the blunt, you know. Everything you say is a hit the
It
blunt.
doesn't even matter. It's just. Ah!
Are you good?
No, I ran out of soda.
I think
From-
you got
like I drank all my soda.
in the back, honestly.
I was never dropped on the head as a child. I swear I'm not on the spectrum.
You know, sometimes I question.
Same.
Me and Evan? Question mark?
You and Evan both made me question a lot.
Dude, Evan, you know he goes block shooting now?
What is that?
So he shoots shotguns for money.
Interesting.
He said he won
know how-
$100 so far, but he only got to keep 50 of it because of taxes.
Tax
It's so
Taxes on
stupid.
on $100. How do you pay $50 on $100?
I don't even know. That's what he told me. And I was like, what? I'm like, why are you keeping 50 out of 100? I'm like, wouldn't
That's
you
not-
want to
That's
keep?
not even how it works.
But then he told me wrong. I don't know. I'm just a messenger, man.
They don't take half of it.
Yeah, especially when making
They robbed
$100.
him.
I mean, he is just a kid. So
That's not. You got robbed.
They're like,
I
they don't
mean,
need that much money.
he got
Here, let
redneck
me
robbed.
get half.
He got
I don't know.
redneck robbed, my
I don't
friends.
know who collected his taxes, but they just stole from him. Like he didn't. He didn't pay
Who's
taxes.
doing his taxes? I don't know who do be doing his taxes, but they are doing the bad.
They are doing. I don't know what they were thinking.
I
They
don't
did
know.
him dirt.
They really did.
Oh my gosh. He made 50% tax on $100.
That's
I don't even think people who
disgusting.
make they pay that much.
They should have took like 15.
Yeah, honestly, isn't it like 15?
Bruh, not even $15.
Is it?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know what it is. I have to look it up, but like,
I'm gonna do it right now.
Don't they take 35%? I have no idea. Actually.
Oh, wait. What?
Also, I don't think it even goes much lower than
Hold on. I just hit the. What do I want to look up lottery for some
10%.
reason?
They take $10 away from him, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, I literally went brain dead on my search engine. I just looked up.
Yeah. They took 50.
I was like, P.
The owner was like, he was not supposed to win this. Here, let me just take
So-
half of it.
I don't know what happened to those $40, but
He goes 100. Nah, 50.
He's like, you don't need that.
You don't need that. What are you gonna be buying?
I think the
Oh,
person took a $40 commission.
70. Bro.
Whoa. Yes, sir.
If you had the chance to build a computer, would you do it?
I don't know how to.
Yes.
It's fun.
My brother bought a PC a couple days ago.
London,
Nah, he just
Yeah.
plays Phasmophobia
I
all
would
day.
take apart your entire. I'm kidding. No.
Same.
I would grab your case and be like, no, not allowed.
Not my case.
Just keep the case. Get rid of that nasty, like, Dell motherboard from like, who knows? Man.
100 years ago.
Yeah, what is that? Who uses Dell motherboards? Who uses?
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't even know that people hated Dell motherboards that much.
I mean,
Me neither.
me neither. Starts playing on PS4 still.
Me neither.
My
I'm
mic-
selling.
What?
Sorry, I'm playing Rocket League.
Why do you always play
Okay,
video games?
so this is how
I
Raul
just got
starts
on,
the
what do you
podcast. He goes, "All right, guys, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. I gotta get on my PS4." And I'm like, "Bro, how you supposed to focus?"
I just made a guy forfeit.
Rocket
Have
League is such a hard game to play, or am I just dumb?
It's addicting.
I suck
No.
at that game.
Fuck.
I won all 10 of my placement matches.
Nerd.
Nerd.
I kind of got
Nerd.
third, sort of.
Point and laugh.
I can't shoot the ball in. I'm trash at that. I can only set it up for other people to shoot it in, and I always do that.
So basically, you're like the person who gets no appreciation on the team whatsoever.
Yep.
Yup.
I actually went like
Basically.
so brain dead this week for some reason. Like
He's
always,
high.
but like more. I started talking in Twitch chat. Twitch emotes.
Bro, I've never been on Twitch in my life. I don't know what it's like.
What?
I've
That's
like,
kind of weird, Jim.
I don't only ever watch YouTube.
I'll watch like Twitch once in a while.
Bah, 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 bah.
Mm.
My bad.
Tier 3 sub? Ooh woo.
Ooh.
So
What the heck?
I wish
Oh, no.
Evan was here, but he is at the beach right now in the middle of pretty much November. Like, what is this?
I thought you were gonna say like the forest or something.
No, like what?
In the middle of the forest.
He's at the beach in the middle of the forest. No, I mean, you're saying I'm high. No, what is this? You
You are.
no, I'm
I
not.
wouldn't-
I'm
I
just
wouldn't mind
higher.
Hit me. I have a loot box IRL, and I hope I get $50 out of it.
And then I gotta take half of it away.
I only get 25. Thanks, Jeff Kaplan. Woohoo! The Overwatch
Good.
event this year is
Those $25 gonna hit different once the tax is paid.
with those, they take away half, and then you go, wait, I still haven't gone through taxes, homeboy.
Exactly. The person takes half the money just to do your taxes. So
When you win the lottery, we're gonna take half. But wait, taxes? That money came from all kinds of states, so you gotta do all kinds of state tax. All right, so you're left with $1. Screw.
Well, what would happen if you lived on like state lines? Would you have to pay like tax in 2 states?
Is that? You probably have to like. There's probably like something. I don't think that's even a thing, but like.
Like what if my house is like directly like in the middle of like Maryland and Pennsylvania? Do I have to pay both taxes or?
Just pay whichever one you want.
Pay
This
the
one's cheaper.
Just pay Maryland tax. It's like nothing over there, but it's so expensive. Stuff over there is so expensive. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about Delaware. Pretty much same, right? They got like no taxes, right?
No, Delaware and Maryland not the same thing.
Well, no, man. I'm like, aren't
It's
there
the same
tax?
place.
Aren't there tax? No, come on, man. Isn't okay?
That's
never mind.
standard.
The same thing, right? Yeah.
They're on the map. It's like the same thing. When you point to U.S. and Australia, that's like the same thing, right?
I'm tired.
We can
I can't.
tell.
I can't even think properly right now.
It's titling
Yep.
this podcast
We know.
Probably
Tired Stream,
Tell us when just like we are confused. Like we don't know what we're doing.
Brain Dead Moments.
Yeah, there's a lot
What
of
is happening?
With
Evan-
who? Me or Roll?
Who knows, man?
Both.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know actually. I can't answer that question. I don't know why I
What's
asked.
going on, London? What's new
Um,
this week?
Nothing much.
Yeah.
Depression. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
That's. Well,
Okay.
I don't want to comment on that. I feel.
You should definitely comment on that.
No, I was gonna
This is
say
the new
how
commentary.
like no. I don't know how to
What-
how's no, never mind.
How you
How's the
doing?
depression going?
I don't know how to ask. Are you getting better? Like it's some kind of like sickness? Like I don't know. This is why I just like go pet. It'll be all right, son.
You're with the worst like supportive system in the entire world. Like imagine like your child is like I'm
No.
sad. You'd be like, well, it's okay, Pat, and you just like let send back to their room to go to bed.
Attaboy, son.
Are you winning?
Throw it on the
You
stairs
winning.
and break their leg, and you're just like, walk it off.
They'd be like, I'm sad right now. We'll go
give
take a
them a
walk
Band-Aid?
outside. Come back.
Do you need to go sit down for a second? Like, chill out? Like, calm down?
You be like the dad like offers like ice cream.
Ah.
Like, everything's better now.
What the heck? What just happened, Raul? That's not advertiser friendly. That wasn't an advertiser
No,
friendly
we're a
moment.
minute through already.
That
We're
wasn't
fine.
an advert. We're way past that. But still,
we're-
that wasn't an advertiser friendly moment.
A
We're
minute
more
through,
than a
we're
minute.
40 minutes through.
Exactly.
We're
can
like,
get ads.
30 minutes through. And
No.
we've been on like no topics. It's just been random with the bullying.
You know, sometimes the random videos are the most entertaining ones. You know.
For real though, be watching YouTube and I'm just like, they go big oof and I laugh.
Yeah, I know your humor is broken.
When they say big lion, I go funny.
What? What does that even mean?
It doesn't mean anything. Oh.
Like you laugh at a picture of an Obama nose. Why
Okay,
I thought
because there was context with it.
he's in the Obama nose to that Discord chat one. And he starts laughing. He's like, what does this even mean?
I cut out Obama's
What does
nose.
he think?
I cut out Obama's nose like on
Oh,
a
I
picture.
thought that was a cereal.
And I slapped it on his cereal box, and I called it Obama nose, capitalizing the O. And then,
What other me cereal when milk cereal with when no milk?
when
Like, what
cereal
is that?
has milk, when cereal has milk.
Oh,
And there's a picture of like dry Bowser and regular Bowser, and I'm just like, what?
Okay, that means hilarious though. It's
No,
so
it's
funny.
not.
It's
No,
so,
it isn't.
it's so funny.
No,
I
I
don't
think
know what
broke
you
it.
mean.
I think your humor.
My humor is just so weird. So, anyways, Raul was making
why is he saying
unadvertised.
thanks?
Raul was making unadvertiser-friendly noises.
You look like it. I advertise it.
Shut up.
Ding. Brock's a bad boy.
Bro, you are in
I-
role right now, and I'm just tell you, just
Okay, my bad.
very unnecessary. You know, I'm disappointed in you.
Okay, so I just want to ask another question. Like, is it me, or do you guys
Yes.
write down like important like passwords or like login information on sticky
No.
notes or on your phone?
I write on my arm.
I write them down on a piece of paper, and then I lose a piece of paper, so it ends up being worthless.
I have like a bunch of sticky notes like all over my cubbies in my desk, and they just have like
Cubbies.
random passwords like Netflix login,
Oh.
Bingo Bongo,
Also-
330.
Oh, he's.
I'll sometimes be cleaning my room, and I'll just find like a piece of paper, just like stored like in a corner or
Oh.
something.
So
You
that's
opened it
my
from
Steam
centuries
login.
ago.
Yeah, I open it. It's like Snapchat password. I'm like, oh, that's how I can get back into it, and then I like get log back in.
It
It's really
just
great.
throws it away. Ah, well, better luck
No,
next time.
Put it back on my desk and lose it within a week.
Your cat just swipes it. Not
Yep.
again.
Oh, no.
go away to be found once I clean again, which is like once every month because I'm lazy.
Once a year.
True that. Guys, I cleaned
Pretty-
my bathroom yesterday. You guys proud of me?
I'm proud of you.
You mean the one I spit all the water out in?
Oh my
Bro.
gosh. Those are like
We-
the weirdest moments.
We should explain that story because that was out of context. So like, this man was at my house and he has allergy to cats I didn't know of. He didn't tell me.
What?
You didn't tell me that you had an
We-
allergy
we-
to cats.
I mean,
wouldn't.
I knew that
Yes, I
just
did.
because he literally tells like me like every 2 seconds like I'm allergic to cats. That's why I don't have cats.
Okay. Anyway,
Either.
he got like an allergic reaction to my cats when we were here, and so
I
we
was
had to give him
crying.
allergy medicine. It wasn't even allergy medicine. It was like cold medicine, but it somehow worked. And the first
You
time he
tried to
took it,
kill me.
the first time he took it,
That's your fault.
I was like, "Are you doing good?" And he looked at me. Then he just spit all of the medicine in the water, like on my mirror, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, it was so funny. All you hear is just Oh, what's going on, Raul? We're good.
I was crying.
We're good. And he just walks out. His eyes are like so red, and he's like crying. He's like, I'm alright. That's alright. His mom's like, did he like go home for like the night so you don't die from cat? And he's like,
From cat.
he's just like, he's standing there with his eyes are, he's just
I
crying.
spit
And he's
all
like,
over it.
he's like, I'll be right. We'll just keep the cats upstairs. This man has like 3 cats. He's like the cat man.
I am. And speaking of that, remember when that that person fell off the roof
Oh
in the
my
movie?
gosh.
That was the
They were
funniest.
watching horror movies like all night, and I was like so tired because I don't stay up at like 1 a.m. like these people. I go to sleep at like 10 or 11 or 12.
London went to sleep at like 6.
Yeah, I went to bed at like 10 or
I
11.
fell asleep.
I went to bed at like 11, and they woke me up at like 3 a.m. in the morning, going, "Oh my gosh, Brock, you gotta see this! Look at the way this guy fell off the roof!" And I'm like,
It was
half
so
asleep, and I'm
funny.
like, "What are you talking about?"
so funny
I'm
though.
just like,
The practical
stop.
effects were so bad that when he hit the ground, it was like
He bounced back up. Now that I look back, it was funny, but I was so pissed off because I was woken from my slumber. I was just like, nah.
I
It was-
should have like smacked you with the pillow.
it was like
No.
2 a.m.
I
Fine.
never get the good. Do you remember that one time we had to sleep over at my dad's house?
There's a lot
of.
Which
London
one?
went to bed first because he had to go somewhere in the morning, and Evan and Ro were just watching anti jokes on YouTube, and were just kicking me in the head the entire night. And I'm like, I'm like, bruh, I'm not even
Wait,
the first
what?
one.
When was that?
Yeah.
How-
I don't
When did I miss
remember.
this?
No, London was sleeping like under the table, and I'm sleeping like they're like.
Oh, is that the time when your brother woke up and I dove under the table and hit my head?
Yeah, dude, that kid like never sleeps, and Raul like pretty much hurt himself like every other time he was at my house.
You could like whisper,
Pretty
and I could
much.
wake up and start walking down the stairs. It's so crazy.
Dude, that kid is so weird.
It's not-
He's like the
It's not
protagonist.
fact you. Go ahead.
He's like the protagonist of a horror movie.
Yeah, it's not even the fact that he like wakes up randomly. It's the fact that he like walks down in complete silence and just stares and just slowly walks. It's so
I found you.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
you.
Yeah, we said that one in the last one. That was so weird.
It's so scary.
The worst. We'll just be dead silent, and we'll just be chilling in the kitchen, just talking, and all you hear is, ah! Just him just screaming, and we'll just stand there like, turn off the lights right now.
The lights.
Smack one of you?
No.
When did
I swear that happened.
Dude, I don't even know. The one time Evan was
So random.
FaceTiming me the entire night, so I tried shutting off my phone and I couldn't. I hate that. And so now can't because it's unfunny.
you can't shut off your phone because of a FaceTime?
Yeah, whenever that was like a before the Apple update with like FaceTimes and calls.
Interesting.
It would like it would take up your entire screen and throw you off whatever you were doing, and I was just trying to like sleep, and I could not stop. Like I couldn't try to like turn off my phone if I couldn't because it just kept overlapping. And I
Interesting.
finally could turn off my phone because I got the fastest reactions in the world.
Oh,
and I
you're
just-
talking about, oh, not. I thought you were on FaceTime with him. Oh, he was calling you. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you remember that? That was so funny. Half the time I get pranked for no reason.
But,
The funniest one was like the first time we had a sleepover, and Raul slept first, and we blasted a 24/7 SpongeBob live stream into his ears on full volume. That was so funny, and Raul looked up, and that was the first time Raul was sleep talked. Do you
Oh, I remember. He was talking about how he had to get the
the Galaxy camo in
He was
Black
like-
Ops 3.
He said word for it. He was like, I have to.
I
Get
have
Yeah.
to get the camo. He's
Like he
like,
was
I
saying that innocently from
he
like this
was.
man is this game.
We're just like all chilling. We're playing Overwatch when it was still when it was actually still popular. Everybody was still playing it, and we're just sitting there. And Ro was like, I have to get the camos. I have to get the camos.
That was a weird experience because we thought he was asleep and then he just said randomly started talking and then he just stopped talking like after he said the sentence. I was like, what? Very weird experience.
We had some weird experiences, like as a group. We need to.
Definitely.
I want to go to the mall and just see what happens. I don't
The
know.
mall. When I went with Kim a few times, we used to like mess up the beds and just put them all the way up, and then basically like folded and then just run.
Jeez.
I remember
It's
the
so-
one time we did that, and then like the guy was just walking over as we were leaving.
Wait, were you the time we did that?
Jeez.
Yes,
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
that's when she dropped a quarter on somebody's head, and they looked at you.
I said he knows, and I just ran.
I can't even like say anything about these because I'm usually like working at my dad's house.
Also, I figured out there's a camera there, so like the entire time doing that.
Yeah, I don't think they care that much.
No, they don't. I'm just saying
Who
that.
dropped
I'm
that?
doing-
Oh yeah. I keep.
I remember when she dropped the quarter on somebody's head, and then they looked at you.
I got blamed for that. I was so upset. that lady, she looked up at me, and I've never been more scared in my entire life. We went into a store and we just like hid in the closet. Oh my god, that was terrifying.
You know what? I know this is like nobody can relate with this in right now, but why can't Pennsylvania have like a Maker Center?
Did
A
you say
what?
A
microwave?
Maker Center store.
What
It's
is
like
that?
one of the best PC part stores like out there.
Oh, I don't know what that
That's
is.
where I got like my PC parts.
Oh well, I mean, I hope it does get one. I don't know.
Because
I
they
can't.
only have like one in their area. It's
Huh.
weird. It's weird.
Wait, who does?
PA. They only have one.
Wait, who? I didn't hear it again.
Never mind.
Oh,
I said
okay.
PA only has like one.
Oh, PA. Okay.
They only have like one. It's weird.
Is it in Philly? I assume.
Yeah, I had to drive to Philly. Such a long drive. And there, we had to take a path where there was like no tolls, because they didn't have enough money for tolls. And there was like literally nothing out there. So when we actually got into Philly, I was like dying to go to the bathroom, because there was just nothing but highways. And I drank a lot of water. So I'm like sitting there,
Why
I'm
would you,
like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. I'm like,
why would you drink that water when you know you're gonna be on like a 3-hour drive?
because my head was starting to hurt.
Oh my! You are a broken. You're just broken.
I am. I
I was
really
gonna
am.
broken record, but you're just broken in general.
I'm just broke. I'm.
What does that mean?
It just means, dude.
Wait, what did Earl say?
He says, what does that mean?
Oh,
What does that mean?
Roll, you're broken too.
We're all broken.
No, I'm built different.
We're all just built different.
I'm the one built different here. Thank you very much.
Well, alright. I am literally a mouse IRL. I
A
convinced.
mouse.
I told my coach I was literally a rat. I'm a hamster IRL. And he's like, I could believe that. We haven't met yet. Since
You could believe.
I was just like spectating him in his game, and I go, alright guys, yeah, GG. And he's like, oh my gosh, Tech, get out of my life. He literally said that. And I was like, never. Never leaving your games. I'm a freaking ball main.
You're a ball.
I guess. Oh my gosh, it was
Nice.
the weirdest encounterment did it today. So I sat down and I played my
Encounter?
first encounter of
I don't think that's grammatically correct.
no.
No, you said encounterment. I was like, I don't think that's right.
No. Speaking is hard, you know. But like
Oh,
I'm
yes,
just
we
I
know
sat down and played my first Overwatch game. Coming back from the weekend, and
Have you been in a tournament yet?
I was just playing, and the one guy in my team chat was just like, "Oh my gosh, wait, Tech from our school?" And I'm like, "Wait," and I looked at his name, and I'm like, "Wait a second, this was the team captain from our last game." And he was a
Bump.
Man, he
widow in our
destroyed
game.
you.
And freaking, I got play. I got a Rhine Shatter, and I killed them all.
Was he good?
No.
Oh.
He got like a couple picks as Widow. It wasn't that good.
I'm better.
If I ever came back to playing Overwatch, I probably would play Widow because she's just most fun.
She's so broken right now in the meta. Like, because people don't know how to, like, just play around her. Because, like, you just sit. Like, even tanks, like, you can't, if you leave your, like, team, you're, like, dead. If you don't have, like, somebody pocketing you.
Interesting.
You. So, like, it's, like, now it's just Widow v. Widow in the battle of who can kill that Widow first between a Widow 1v1 and who can click the more heads.
What's the popular meta right now? Is it dive?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey,
Ryan is pretty dead right now. Ball Winston is coming back. I don't know why that composition. It's like a different variation of like dive.
Yeah, so it's a sort of dive.
It's like another variation, but you still got like Diva Winston. That's like another dive comp. But Sigma is actually making his way back into the meta, and I'm like, what? He hasn't had any like updates or any like patches for him. Just people are
just learning to play with him.
Just people are done playing the same Rhine Zarya composition every single game just to get. Oh my gosh, we've been trying to run that every single week.
Boring.
And it's so boring. And then like we sit there and we're like, all right guys, we should diverse our tanks. Since Rhine Zarya somewhat is not working. Like honestly though, like I'm trying to teach my other like tank to play Rhine so I can play ball in our sim maps. And then like if that doesn't even work, I'm like he can go Diva because he's more comfortable with Diva. And it's just like, sit down, my guy. Like our coach is just like, no, we must do this composition because Jeff Kaplan made it that way. And
Daddy Jeff, he made it so it could be that way.
It's so boring. It's so boring. Like at the start of the season, we're just like, all right, guys, we're figuring out comms. So tell me when your shield's about to break. All right, shield break 3, 2, 1. Bubble me. All right, I'm dead now because it doesn't work like that. So it's like, I'm gonna play how I want to play. You can bubble me if you want. That's fine. I understand when I have bubble on me. I'll put down my shield. You get charged. It is so boring. DPS wise, it is just Widow and Hanzo or Ashe.
So it's kind of like a far range like the sniper meta.
But Widow Soldier, that's gonna be the new comp because of Soldier's buff, where he has pretty much no bloom at all. There's no bloom. He has no bloom right now, but there's so much recoil with his gun. But it is just straight headshot heaven if you can make it. Like if you can handle his aim to the point where he's just holding it down. It is so good.
Interesting.
Heals, it's pretty much Bap is actually coming back into the meta because they made his window a little Samsung flat screen like
Wait, his ultimate thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're making it bigger than Orion Shield.
Oh my god.
That's in the experimental patches right now. And I was playing with it today, and I'm like, what the heck? So it's
That's
pretty much made for, like, so that your team can sit not in a group and spray around it, so that you can have, like, more of a, like, not clumped up kind of, like,
yeah.
yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Beppy's kind of required like a really slow ball together team.
Yeah. And his heals is so good, and they're actually buffing his heal, like, shot per second, and they're lowering his. They lowered his damage by 1, and upped his fire rate by like 10%. It's
Interesting.
crazy. Ro, are you good, bud?
No roll left.
You
Oh no,
good?
he's still here.
But I think it's Bap and like, I think Brig. I don't know. I see Bap Brig a lot, but that's just for memes right now. Bap and like Lucio. That's like the comp right now, since you can speed out the fights.
Lucio has never
No, you
not
don't.
been meta. That's the thing.
That's true. I don't know.
What? How is Mercy doing right now?
Mercy is just like, she's either, if you can play her good, she can be really good. If you can use her ult to res somebody right in front of you, and just it is so good. So people now, that really makes me mad, is that if you can't hit a stun or like a pin or like something on the Mercy while she's ulting, she can just glide up while resing, and then you just can't hit her. And she gets that pick, that res, and then they ult, and then you just get wiped. It's just...
Yeah,
Ana is just crazy right now.
I feel like an Ana Mercy combo would be really good with like a sniper meta. Because that's what I was thinking. Like, if there's like a heavy Widow meta, it'd be nice to have a Mercy who can give the Widow a second chance and also like pocket them.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't played that game in so long though, so I have no idea what's.
So you need to hop back on, and then next season, you need to hop on our team, bud. We need a strategy, cause my coach, he is a silver, and he will always stay there.
He's a silver. How's your coach a silver?
Because he doesn't like actually play the game. He's almost gonna be a gold border.
Oh my
And
god.
he's a silver. This man, he's something else. Yo, where did Raul go?
I'm gonna be your new coach. I left POC 4 on Master.
Yeah. Anyways, is this like all we're doing? Like, is Raul just gone?
I guess I don't know. He's probably doing something.
All right. Do you have anything else? I mean, like, cause we're coming up on an hour. I mean, we could just like.
Yeah. Or we can finish up with like one more subject. Do you have any? I don't have any questions. Do you have anything?
I don't know. What other classes are you taking this year? Like, what'd you pick for your electives?
You're like, yeah, I took Spanish, which I have next semester, and obviously chorus, which I'm doing both semesters.
Cool.
What are you doing?
So pretty much, I'm just taking all computer classes for like coding and how to.
Do you have those both second semester?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be awesome.
What are the two classes you're taking?
3 of those. I think the one is coding. I think one is like. I think they're all like coding classes. But like one is like learning something.
One is learning.
It's something about it, but I kind of was just like, you know what? It's this computer. Bing bong, bing bong.
Computer go burr.
Well, yeah, pretty much. But I'm so glad I'm having it next semester, because then we'll actually be in person, and that means we will actually have not ingenuity, because that's what my one friend is actually on my
I'm glad
team.
for now to like go into like the better classes next semester with actual school.
Yeah, I'm just.
I wonder how long it's gonna be like this though. Like I want to like not have to worry about COVID for my last years of high school. You know.
I know, right? You know, I mean, are we allowed to talk about this? Because I just want to make like one comment. Just be like,
I'm sure it'd be
I,
fun.
I sit there and wonder, like, all right, so if we all just decide as like a whole world that, okay, we're like, it's just the flu. It runs its course. Um, then what's it gonna be in the winter? We gonna have like, is this gonna be a continued thing, or is this gonna be like a whole new thing, like fancy numbers, fancy letters? You're gonna have like a whole new add-on. What
I
food
mean,
is China gonna eat this time?
it's never gonna go away now. It's gonna be a thing. You have to like
It's gonna be
adapt to.
stupid.
Like, it's probably gonna become like probably less infectious. Maybe not infectious. It could be it's like I don't want to say like a worse version of the flu because it is like a lot worse than that. But it will just become like a seasonal.
It's yeah. All
Uh,
right, guys, it's
hopefully,
COVID season. You know what that means. Uh,
but yeah, I'm actually glad the school is taking precautions at least this year.
I
But I hope we
mean,
get over it soon
it's
enough.
so stupid.
I hope cases stop
I
happening.
I understand everything and all. Just can we just stop and just be like, wait, let's do actual research on this thing and say, well, guys, it's just a fancy flu, and go, okay, do what you do normally, but a little bit more. Cool? Cool. I think that's all we can say about that without losing
Sure.
money.
The money.
Money!
Well, I mean that was our last subject, I guess.
Yeah. Roll build on us to go play PS4.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh. Imagine still playing PS4 when you can't, like, say anything bad on that platform without getting banned forever.
So true.
Have you seen that?
No, I have not.
So, like, PS4 has, like, is doing this thing where if you even say a curse word, you are literally getting banned for, like, a whole, like, week or month.
Oh God.
Because apparently, like, some guy, like killed himself on, like, a party.
Oh.
And
Wow.
like I saw like this post and this guy was like showing like, so now they're recording your parties. Like PSN is recording your parties. Just to they go, yep, we're making sure the community is fun and safe for everybody. And it's just like, well, maybe this guy just, I don't know, happened to this guy. Just whatever happened to him, just alright. You don't have to take away everybody's permissions, but and it's like it said like PSN is gonna be recording your parties, so if you don't like it, don't join your parties. Which I thought that was really weird.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
It said by agreeing to this like thing, you're joining your party. But if you don't agree with it, just sell this console, get an Xbox, and go with the flow on there. It's just so. That's pretty much what they said. I think EA did that with Battlefield 5, actually. Did you hear about that? They pretty much
No,
did the same thing.
what were they just like
If you
platform?
if you don't like our game, then just don't buy it. And
It seems like a weird market.
it pretty much came back at them, and then it was like, oh, yep, EA didn't sell good this year. I wonder why.
It seems like a bad marketing strategy, but I guess to each their own.
For real, it is. Her business is a wreck. Alright. So I guess that rounds up another weird podcast on.
Very, very unprepared one.
Yes, but it's the best kind, you know?
So true. The best kind of.
Thanks for guys for listening to our brain dead commentary.
Um,
Later.
maybe.